In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use date range controls in Looker Studio. By the end, you'll know how to add a date range control to a blank report, place it on your canvas, and choose a date range that instantly filters the data your viewers see. Start by opening your browser and heading to lookerstudio.google.com. When the homepage loads, choose the option to create a blank report. A fresh canvas gives you plenty of space to experiment without distractions. If you're prompted to connect or authorize a data source, go ahead and follow the prompt so your charts can respond to dates. You can always swap data later. The process for adding the control is the same. With your blank report open, look at the top toolbar and click Add a Control. A menu will appear with several options. Choose Date Range Control. Your cursor will change and you can click and drag to draw the control onto the page. Place it near the top of the report so it's easy to find for anyone using the dashboard. You can resize it by dragging the edges if you want it to fit a specific layout or align with your header. Now let's set the date range. With the control selected, check the properties panel on the right, find the default date range setting and click it to open the calendar. You can pick a preset like last 7 days, last 28 days, or this month to date, or choose custom to select exact start and end dates. This default is what people will see when they first open the report, but viewers can adjust the control at any time to explore different periods. As you choose a range, the control filters the report to show data for that time frame. Any charts that use the report's date range will update automatically. If a specific chart doesn't change, it may have its own date range override in its chart settings. In that case, either switch that chart back to the report date range or keep it fixed on purpose if you need a stable comparison. A few quick tips to make this smoother. Pick a default range that matches how your team reports, like week to date or last full month, so everyone starts from the same context. Keep the control in a consistent spot on every page so users don't have to hunt for it. And if data doesn't update as expected, confirm your charts have a valid date dimension and that the time period exists in your data. That's it. You've gone from a blank canvas to a functional date range control that makes your Looker Studio report interactive and flexible.